Most of us were never taught about how to have a healthy relationship. I know I wasn't, and I bumbled and hurt and all that for a while in my life. And as it turns out, many of the couples have done the same thing that I've coached. They have not invested in relationships other than being in one. So they may be very successful career-wise, the top of the chain. They may be great at sports, great at everything else, but relationships is just an area where we need to gain a little relationship IQ, if you know what I mean. At First Things First Relationship Coaching, we typically have 3 avenues. The first avenue is foundations, which is simply that we're laying a foundation. This is for the individuals looking to date again, a dating couple, a pre-engaged couple, an engaged couple, or a young married, typically. We discuss the family of origin and the impact on us as individuals and in relationships. We look at personality preferences, conflict resolution, forgiveness, environmental impact on us as individuals, financial areas, spirituality, sexual preferences and expectations, marriage expectations, and then we focus on the strength and growth areas. We determine what the strength areas are of you as a couple, and then we focus on the growth areas. Our next avenue is develop and deepen, which benefits couples that have been together for a while and keep hitting the same roadblocks over and over and over. And they decide that they want to be coached through this. They don't want to settle for this in the relationship. So I have tools and assessments and lots of information about how to help a couple get rid of those nasty roadblocks. Nobody likes them, but if we catch it in the develop and deepen stage, it really helps, because typically if we don't, it just gets worse and worse and worse, and bitterness builds up and unforgiveness and kind of misery. A less than ideal relationship, but one that's just coasting. The next avenue is repair and restore. This benefits a couple that's been together for a while and they're having significant issues. Trust and commitment, or they're just kind of being diminished. And it may have been because there's an addiction issue, infidelity, or lying, or letting things drift back at the roadblock stage. This is where we offer a third-party perspective and a lot of hope. We're in it with the couples. We're in it to help them restore and repair their marriage. Now, what can you expect? I offer a complimentary session so that we can discuss what your desires are, and I can answer all the questions you have about me as a relationship coach and how to help you. Then if you decide to hire me, I individually design your program based upon what assessments, because I will give you assessments, what the strength and growth areas are in your relationship. And we celebrate those strength areas, and then we get to work on the growth areas. For instance, it may be communication, like we talked about. That's where we'll focus in. I celebrate with my couples when they graduate the program, whichever program they've chosen. I celebrate, I send a lot of information your way afterwards, and continue not to bug you, but continue to stay in touch, because I really invest in you. I pray for you, I think about you, and I strategize what our sessions are going to be like. So I'll let you know that I'm not cheap. I'm worth the investment, because I'm investing everything I have in you, and your relationship is worth the best investment, is it not? I believe it is for you. So why don't you go ahead and schedule a complimentary session with me, and we can get started.